Alright, next up on the Angelus leather dye series, I've got turquoise blue and navy blue. Turquoise is probably the color I get the most questions on. I did this quilted turquoise top many years ago, and I always get questions on how I did it, what did I do with it, and essentially it was just basic turquoise right into the wood. I've got my plain piece of wood, my figured piece of wood. I've got a 50-50 mix of neutral and turquoise, and I got a 50-50 mix of navy blue. We're going to start off with the 50-50 mix of turquoise. So we'll do 2 coats here. Then we'll go with turquoise straight from the bottle. I had one commenter saying you should never pour the liquid over the wood, and that is right on. But since this is scrap, and I'm showing you guys, I'm a little bit less careful here. But this is straight from the bottle. Definitely fuller color. Looks like the 50-50 mix of turquoise is like a sky blue. And then we'll move to the navy blue. We'll use the 50-50 mix first. I know this is going to be pretty dark. And of course I put it on too thick. I can already tell as that's going down, it's going to splat. Maybe not so much in the figured piece, but definitely on this piece. See if I can rub it in a little better. It's 2 coats. It actually looks really purple. And then we'll come straight out of the bottle here. And that is dark. So navy blue is definitely the darkest blue that they have. So if I was going to do my midnight Northern Lights guitar again, I would probably put this color down first and sand back. But if you're going to do like an ocean fade, you want to start with a navy blue. And here's regular blue. I did this in another video. I'll just do it on the corner here. That's sort of similar, not totally. But man, these colors are so vibrant. As it's drying, you can see a little bit of splotchiness on the plain piece, which has happened before, not a big deal. Figured piece, I'm not seeing a lot of that. As this is drying, it is definitely lighter. So we'll let this dry a couple hours and we'll come back. Alright, so letting this dry, there's a little bit of blotchiness, and that's because I've used this wood so many times that a lot of the dye from the other times has seeped in. And you can see that here, there's some red that came back out from when I had done the reds. It won't look like this. The figured piece looks much truer to what I think it'll be. What's really consistent though about thinning the dyes is how blotchy it is. You really want to stick with straight colors. Straight colors give you the best reaction in the wood. It's amazing to see the navy, the blue, the half navy, turquoise, and half turquoise. I do think the half turquoise looks pretty cool in the figured. The turquoise is just darker. Amazing how much difference the navy blue is to the half, and even compared to the blue. If you're going to do a blue fade, you definitely want to start with navy first. I didn't think the navy would be this dark, but that really looks sharp. So we'll get the sander here, clean this off, hit it with some naphtha and see what it looks like. So after sanding this back, the blue turquoise, the half turquoise, and the regular turquoise look very similar, especially in the figured piece. I think the half turquoise would look good for a sky blue. Really looks nice. And then the turquoise is just darker. And then the navy versus the blue, you can see the huge difference. Once you sand, you take out any of the blotchiness. It looks pretty cool. Navy blue sanded back doesn't look all that great, but the turquoise does. So we'll just wipe some naphtha on here, show you what it looks like. If you're going to seal it then. And that is just awesome. Turquoise is a really special color. If you got a really white piece of maple, it'll look outstanding. Turquoise is always one of my favorite colors. And again, the navy blue and the half navy don't look all that great. It does in the figured. That's a pretty neat effect. You could use that as a darker blue jean. You can compare the two here. Definitely more blue. This is more of a faded. I think if I was going to do a Paul Reed Smith blue jeans, I would do a navy sanded back versus a blue, because it's too blue, I guess. Definitely like the navy half. That looks pretty cool. A navy half sanded back, I think, would be an awesome blue jeans type of guitar. Alright, so there you go. You got turquoise, navy blue, half turquoise, half navy blue, and compared to regular blue. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next vid.